Let's talk to Yvonne Wake, nutritionist and lifestyle coach, because, of course, the big story this morning on nutrition and on the food front is that the government is clamping down on junk food. But unfortunately, in their sort of zeal to catch up with all of the terrible bad foods that children might be eating, they've somehow managed to get porridge into the mix. And everybody knows porridge is very good for you. It's very cheap. It's good to eat in the morning or even in the evening. Yvonne, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike. Hello.
I'm good here. What if how have they managed to get porridge in with junk food?
I don't understand it at all. I'd love to know who gives these people, the people that are doing all of these things, their advice. Where do they get their advice from? The thing about porridge is that I don't feel bad about it, because porridge has been around since Neolithic times.
Has it?
Hunter-gatherer, yes. Millions of years, the hunter-gatherers would bring the oats in, and the mothers would mix them up, and they would be a lovely, wholesome meal for the day. So
right.
I don't think porridge is going to go out of fashion, and I don't think any of these advertising standards are going to make any difference, because porridge is a funny food. You either love it or you hate it. Yeah. It's very bland. It's not something that you go, oh, yummy porridge, until you add stuff to it. So people add a lot of sugar to their porridge. Yeah. They add a lot of the wrong foods to their porridge. So I guess that's the only clue that I have, that somebody's even come up with such a thing. But no, porridge is great. It's nutritious, it's cheap, it's easy to make, it's 2 minutes. And most families will be giving all their children porridge
exactly
today,
right,
as we speak.
Yeah, I mean, I know Ready Brek wasn't quite the thing, but everybody remembers the Ready Brek ads where the kids were going out with their stomachs on fire, looks as if they'd been hit by some kind of nuclear device. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I grew up in a Scottish household, so we had porridge, but we had the bad kind of Scottish porridge, which was with salt and cooked in water, whereas when I do it, I do it now with milk in the microwave and a bit of honey. Yeah, well, there's another good ingredient. You've got your calcium coming in. You've got your glucose for the day. The other good thing about porridge is that it's slow burn. So the glycemic index number on porridge means that you eat it at 9 o'clock and you're not hungry till 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's a slow burn. It comes into your body throughout the morning, and you're not wanting to eat any of those bad snacks. No. So it's kind of what do you make generally of government's interference in this area? Because, I mean, obviously there will be some people who will say, look, you want to try and steer kids away from eating the wrong things. But one of my big bugbears when my kids were at secondary school was they used to get the most awful stuff given to them for lunch, you know, in the school canteen. And then they'd go to some nutrition lesson where they'd be told, oh, you mustn't eat any of this stuff. But it was all they were offered. Exactly. Well, I don't think any of these advertising standards are going to make any difference whatsoever, because people will eat what they want to eat. They're not going to be guided by that. And plus, also, there are loads of platforms where you can see all this stuff. It's everywhere. It's in football matches. Yeah. It's on. And I know the TV time is 9 o'clock, and then they'll start advertising again. But there's 54% of the UK population are overweight, and they're the adults. Right. So, but that's also the thing. I mean, you can't ban advertising online, because people watch online all the time at different times of the day. You can't suddenly go, oh, you won't be able to see these adverts because it will be after 9 o'clock. It doesn't matter. Exactly. I mean, there were 3 adverts whilst I was waiting to come on air. There were 3 adverts coming from your programme talking about lovely chocolates and lovely drinks and Christmas this and all of that. People can listen to that all day long. They listen to it in airports. It's kind of you know, condescending, isn't it, to say to people, we can't let you see this message because you're so stupid and gullible that you're going to immediately want to go out and buy 8 boxes of it. Exactly. It's rubbish. I don't approve of it. I don't agree that it should be the case, and I actually think that the obesity story is so big now that that's not going to make any difference. No, it really isn't. And also, in most parts of Britain now, you can literally pick up the phone and order, you know, immense amounts of food to be delivered right to your door. You don't even have to walk anywhere to get it. No. I mean, 24 hours a day, you can get food anywhere, any place, anywhere. You can get it online, you can get it on the phone, you can get it outside your door. It gets delivered. And presumably you'd be better off just eating porridge, wouldn't you? You would. You know, don't you know, put the phone down, just have some porridge, you'll be fine. Absolutely right.
Exactly.
Yvonne, good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed. Yvonne Wake, nutritionist and lifestyle coach. Here's one to finish up with. Chris in Newbury. Mike, as a concerned parent, I'm chuffed the government has banned my 17-year-old daughter from seeing a porridge advert before the watershed. But of course, I'm so pleased that the government at the same time have been strong and brave about telling her she might be a boy at school and should probably explore hormone treatment. Yeah, stay off the porridge, get yourself some hormone treatment and some surgery, maybe. Julie Hartley-Brewer's here.
Truth. Good morning.
Isn't
Good
it
morning.
ridiculous?
The whole junk food ban thing is outrageous. We were talking on my show yesterday. Genuinely, I just spent the whole afternoon going, oh, love a McDonald's or KFC.
Yeah.
But the thing about this is, like, the stuff they're talking about is actually, it's not, I mean, come on, it is basically a bowl of sugar, and it's not a healthy start to the day. But that should be a choice for people. And the key thing is, give people information. I want that, you know, that traffic light system.
Yeah.
Tell me if something's high sugar.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know. They'll go, I've got a healthy breakfast.
Has been caught up in it as well, and that's the problem.
But it's just mad.
Yeah.
But again, you don't need to ban things. You don't have to ban adverts. You don't have to ban food. Let people make their choices.
Yeah.
People are entitled
Teach them
to
to cook
choose
as
what
well.
they want.
And teach them how to cook as well, and then they won't have to worry about it.
As you say, instead of teaching them that you might be born in the wrong body, why don't you teach them how to make a bit of, you know, spag bowl?
How to put some porridge in a bowl with water, put it in the microwave,
That
and cook
said,
it.
porridge is horrible unless you put a lot of sugar, honey, and
Honey's
what
nice.
else in it.
Or blueberries and bananas as well.
By the way, he's a very fancy cook. By the way,
I am.
everyone.